I'm wearing safety glasses only because if he wants to kill you and I don't allow him, then he tries to bite my eyeballs out. And I've already told you I only have one eye that works. Could we, when I get him out, could we change his paper?
Yep, I got it.
And he just pooped for me, which is beautiful. Thank you. And well, that's why you wear this color shirt, the poop lens. Okay, Flash, come up. Okay. I usually double leash him, but I don't know why I'm not today. I was doing a show on 27 acres of conservation land, and he was up on a fence, and he was eating some leaves. And I said, Flash, come. And I gave him a little tug, and the leash hit me in the side of the face. And I said, oh, boy, let's see how good I am. You know, he came to me. We do a lot of experiments with 3 acres for them to run on. They're inside mostly in a caged exhibit, but we do take them out. And what happens is they'll climb up the trees. When it gets too cold, obviously they don't come out. But each spring we start with a short leash and go to a bigger leash than no leash. And what happens, I call them and they come. If they won't come, then I start running for the building. They automatically think something bad's going to happen, and before I can get to the door, they're on my shoulder. So if I just go, hey, and they'll look and I start running, bam. They're like, wait for me, something bad's happening. So this is a ring-tailed lemur, and they're found in Madagascar, and they're found in so many different habitats. It's not just tropical rainforest. It's all over except the big cities. How much do people here know about Madagascar? Does everybody know? If you go to Madagascar, you don't have to take a boat and walk through the jungles. You can there's like 14 airports in Madagascar. Some of them very major. They have industry and high rises and super highways and all that stuff in Madagascar. They do have some forests left. It's one of the places that we know from aerial photos from a long time ago to today that the forest is much less. The lemurs are still doing good. They're still thriving. They are listed on the vulnerable or protected list, and a lot of times they'll list animals on an island like that as protected simply because natural disaster can wipe them out. And they really don't know how many lemurs, ring-tailed lemurs there are. They do try their best to count, but they say they're really not positive how many there are. They can live in captivity probably 30 years. In the wild, it's a little less. And he is just about 4 years old. He loves his armpit scratched. Now, he lives with another lemur. The other lemur is 5, so he is the subordinate. He has to do as he's told. I had people call me from all over going, we heard you travel with ring-tailed lemurs. How'd you get them in the box? I've had people call and go, I'm 6'5", I scream at them, I stomp my feet, I'm dominant, and they shake and have diarrhea. And I go, that sounds about right. They go, how do you do it? And I go, well, I'm 5'7", 5'8", with the boots on. And, I don't have a real dominant personality. I'm more of like a goofball is the way most people describe me. But when I go in his cage, I open up the thing and I say, Flash, in. I may say it no more than 3 times, and he goes in. It's simply showing him, hey, I'm not here to rough you up. I'm not here to threaten you and scare you into it. I'm here to just show you there's a hierarchy, and I'm telling you to go in, and you'll go in. Just like when the food comes out, Reese says, Flash, you're over there. I'm going to eat first, and then you're going to eat. Reese just wants to, when I give him treats at night, Reese gets the first piece of banana or treat, whatever I'm going to give him. If I try to give it to Flash, Reese will come over and smack him, slap him in the face, and bite him sometimes. Go, hey, you don't eat first, I eat first, so that's my fault. So I always make sure I know the hierarchy. When he meets people, he wants to be your boss. So he'll go, okay, yeah, you, no, I'm not going to mess with you, I'm going to beat you up. And if you're working with an animal, the hard thing is when they bite you, like he's got giant teeth. When he bites, it hurts a lot. He can do major, major damage. When they bite you, you can't scream and run out of their exhibit. You have to stop and handle the situation as calm and as the authority. And you're not being mean, you're just going, this is not acceptable behavior, just like I do with my children, if my 3-year-old bites me at 1, it was cute, at 3, it's obnoxious, right? So this is, and it hurts more because now he has, bigger teeth. So it's just being a boss. And animals that live in troops and packs, they want a boss. Like your dog's a great example. Your dog doesn't want to be your boss. He wants you to be the boss of him, because there's a hierarchy. It's not mean to be the boss. Just like your kids, you don't have kids, but when you have kids someday, you'll see that they want structure, and they don't want to be mommy and daddy's boss. They don't want to be telling you what time they're coming in. They don't want to be telling you, hey, I'm having ice cream and candy for dinner. And you go, okay, they don't want that, okay? Kids push the limits because they want you to reel them back in. And animals are the same. Having limits and boundaries is for their own good. If he gets out of the exhibit and he's running to jump into an alligator pond or go outside and he doesn't come when I call him, he's going to get hurt. So the boundaries are really for him, for his safety, because, you know, like I say, I'm happily married. I'm used to not being the boss. I wouldn't really care, you know.